Well, thanks for joining me. Let's go with the intro.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening wherever you are. The stream is about to start. Grab your favorite drink. Sit back and relax. You're chilling with Hex Asians. With your host, Crypto Vince, Uncle Kevin Hex, and middle class working man.
Hex Asians? Nice.
Konnichiwa! Konnichiwa! Emotional damage. Give me sushi!
Namaste Hexasians and Namaste Hexicans. How is everyone doing today? I'm really excited. Yes, it's a very auspicious day in India. I will get to it a little later. But first, let me welcome those who have joined me in chat. Oh, I see. Benny Blanco had joined us, or I think he just logged in to say hi when I set up the stream. But hey, at least good. I hope he watches the live stream on a replay. And if he does, like I always say, watch it on 2x speed. I sound much better. And you learn a lot of things faster. Other than that, good to see Tin Top, and of course our Ahmad Nabil. He has it's late night here. He's getting his kids ready for bed, and probably he will drop in and have a better chat later. Um, and yes, there is a message from the Hex Guild. I wanted to pin it in chat, but I don't think I can. But that's just me saying, testing out the chat function on YouTube. Other than that, let me start with the best news that I always show. That is the Hex USD price chart. Look, when the number go up, everything is happy. Otherwise, there is a lot of infighting and whatnot going on. Let me share a screen. Here we go. Share, and I will reduce my size. Yes. See, like I said last week, the MACD is closing in, but it hasn't closed, so it can be a fake out, but can go into the negative territory again. The Bollinger Bands are closing in, but the thing is, the lower band is curving upwards. The upper band is still parallel, so it is kind of mixed signals. Like I had mentioned earlier, there is a possibility we go down to the midline of the Bollinger Band, which last week it was at around 7 cent or rather 0.7 cent. Now it has gone up higher to around what, 0.8 cents. So hopefully it will no longer go even higher. That is, uh, I hope it's around 8.6, or like the previous retest was around 8 cents. So I hope that becomes the new bottom and we trade higher and higher. I was talking to a couple of guys, and they were ask, asking me what is your prediction for the bull run. Like, my hope is still that we reach $2. Um, Now I can say on both chains together, that is, my expectation would be around 0.75 cents on EHEX, rather, sorry, 75 cents on EHEX, and 1.25 cents on PX or HEX. So that would be around $2 on both chains. Maybe plus with that you will also get other pump the price of other tokens or derivatives you get for free with HEX, which are two, Hedron and Communist. So that is like what you call the cherry on top. So that is my predictions, and my predictions very rarely come true. But hey, I can always dream big. I But sometimes they do come to. Sitting top is saying, I can't wait till we are talking about B shares again instead of T shares. Uh, See, the thing is, I would still l- like to continue talking about T shares because T shares are like sound similar to T bills. Nothing special regarding that. I would be very happy if we'd be talking about just shares, not T shares or B shares. But that thing is very far away. But I guess like one T share is 1,000 B shares, so I don't mind talking 0.0001 T share. So like I think like decimal places is kind of acceptable. When things go beyond that, like smaller than that, then it becomes kind of tedious. So hey, uh, whatever you want to call it, it's okay. But whatever the thing is, the price of T shares in terms of X will always keep going up. That is the only given that is to be understood. Um, and uh, there was, I will stop sharing this. There was another metric which kind of stood out. Let me see if I can bring that up regarding, because we were talking about the Hedron. Let's see if I can. I don't want to connect my wallet, but I guess I have to. Hopefully, it doesn't show. Mhm. Let me, please bear with me. Uh, I want to show you guys something that happened in Hedron. Just I think it happened today, or was it yesterday? But there was a huge amount of Hedron that was minted, and suppose it is because there are talks about Hedron 2. Version 2 being launched. Um, I think it was already discussed during the HEX conference. I didn't watch that part, as so this is something new to me. But they had these talks were going on a couple of months back, and they are trying to like coordinate with the what's that Maximus guys, because they own a huge chunk of Hedron stake via the polyhedron or poly Maximus token, which is like a pooled stake for Hedron. So they are trying to make everything kind of fair for all those, because if they kind of change, then wait a minute, why is it? Yeah, this is a kind of a heartache regarding the Hedron dApp. That is, it takes a lot of time to download. Or hey, I see a lot of new people joining in. Hey, if it's if possible, just say hi or put an emoji in chat, just to let me know that I'm audible and you guys can hear me. Oh, because I wanted to share this. Oh yes, nice to see Crispy Man always puts up like his content. You know, I use this joke kind of often. Like it reminds me of the time I slept with six girls. That is during math class. Everybody was sleeping on the last bench. So he talks a lot of detail, which is sometimes kind of turns me sleepy, but he talks a lot of sense. And yeah, I do enjoy his chats, but yeah, like I yeah, sorry, my mind is kind of distracted between the two screens which are loading and chat. So it is kind of anyways, I wanted to show everybody the huge amount of Hedron that was minted, uh, but it's taking a lot of time, so I'm going to skip that. And there is also like I wanted to like go back to the Hedron auctions. There aren't any big hex stakes coming out anytime soon, or rather, the auctions are like for point to point 1 B shares with 100 hex tokens, 200 hex, 1000 hex tokens. So nothing big in the auctions, which means like the what you call the HSIs were passed on from weak hands to strong hands, which is a very bullish thing for X. But yeah, the thing is, the real strength of those diamond hands will be tested in a. At least I feel this couple of months, and we are already seeing that like people are selling on a 2x. Okay, okay, like uh, it's good. If you want to take profit, do as you please. But there are other things like, yes, somebody did a chain analysis of somebody dumping a huge amount of pulse. I think about $1 million, 1.5 or 25 million dollars worth of pulse chain was sold. The price didn't dip as much as I would have expected. It's a good thing. Um, See, like people get angry when people are selling. I don't get it. Like, see, every sell order is matched by a buy order. So if $1.5 million of pulse was sold, then $1.5 million worth of pulse was bought. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's a part of what you call the entry liquidity. Somebody has to do it. So uh, whoever did it, everybody is saying that it was the Saudis because it was related to a sacrifice address. So hey, Saudis want their money back. They were, because I have this conspiracy theory now that the Argentinian president or prime minister, I don't know whether Argentina has a president or a prime minister, who went to the World Economic Forum. He gave a outstanding speech. All the libertarians have loved the speech, but I have to point out that is what is being said on stage. What happened in the closed backroom meetings, nobody knows. But we know for sure he is privatizing the whole nation, which is kind of like selling the country assets to foreign entities. So another, we have Gusko Hevak Huba Weka. Sorry for butchering that name. Hello, Dr. Dheeraj More. I promise I am definitely not a robot trained in Mumbai to say that. Uh, well, Gusko, de- I hope even if you are a robot trained, then we, at least I consider this is going to be a like a future dilemma. Like, do AI does AI avatars or AI agents have equal rights as humans? But this, I don't want to go on that tangent right now, because I hope you guys are. I think if you are on Twitter, you must have seen the uh, trend on Twitter, the new let me share you some of the media on Twitter. There is the inauguration of the new temple in Ayodhya in India, which is like the, let me share on screen. Wait a minute. So Yes, I hope you guys can see. It will take a little time to load. Yes. So inauguration of the Ayodhya temple, all it is being covered everywhere. Yes, this one, yes. Uh, this is the Prime Minister of India. Oops, I shouldn't have turned on the music, but yeah, this one is great. It's a huge ceremony. Yeah, going on. But in what you call in celebration of the ceremony, here I found a very amazing song, uh, which went kind of viral 4 5 years ago when the news were like the foundation stone for the temple was launched. So let me share you this video. uh, Again, if you are listening to this on headphones, warning, uh, the volume might be a bit louder than normal, but watch this. I love this video as well as the music. Don't concentrate on the lyrics, I would say. Just enjoy the vibe and the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the song. I think that is kind of the highlight of what is going on. Other than that, there is, I guess, some good news in crypto, but I haven't been following. Rather, I wanted to bring up for. Wait a minute, please. Let before I read this things. Yeah, we have already covered what is happening with the ETFs, and I the SEC has opened up a comment period for the proposal from. Uh, so the SEC opens comment period on a proposal that would allow options trading on BlackRock's spot ETF. So I don't. These things are going to like I. This isn't exactly good news, but I guess BlackRock, along with BlackRock's spot ETF, they are going to launch options. So that again attracts more capital towards crypto, which is a good thing. But options trading again, leverage, ladies liquor leverage, it's not good for at an individual level. People are going to lose money. Some people are going to make money. Uh, Overall, it's a rigged game. Then we have Terraform Labs, has filed for uh, Chapter 11 bankruptcy, lists both assets and liabilities in the range of 100 million to 500 million. Oh, I I don't know what to make from this. Mm, but I think they do have some assets which will be liquidated. Terraform Labs, I think, is the one. Luna and what was that? Terra Luna things, right? So, uh, who who has better AI friends, Richard Hart or Black Rock? See, the thing is, I don't consider AI entities as friends or foes. I consider them as tools. Uh, I wanted to use the word slaves, but uh, that is kind of a trigger word. Uh, Anyways, it all boils down to who has more data and who has more kind of training capabilities for the AI. I would still say BlackRock would have better access to data. Plus, um, so they might have like better trained AI for certain tasks. And again, that also depends on task, right? If you BlackRock would be focusing training their data on like market trends and analysis. Richard Hart may do it for a more general purpose like self-help and medical research, as well as law as well. So hmm, I would at at this point I would say we that like a huge gap in uh, what you call there there isn't no company has a clear cut competitive advantage in terms of AI is what I feel like. So the level we are playing on a level playing field. So I would say Richard Hart's AI would be at least as good as BlackRock, if not better. But hey, I am biased for Richard, so don't take my word for it. Then we have other news like digital uh, asset investment products, minor outflows last week totaling 21 million, although the top line number masks the high volume trading which totaled around 11.8 billion. So that's a good thing. Then higher cost issuers suffered in the US. Oh, so these are the kind of outflows. Let me share on screen. Yeah. So oh, these are the weekly flows. Grayscale coin shares, 21 shares, AG, Pro share, Fidelity, etc. So US $1 million. As you can see, like now, this is kind of, I would say, like they are arbitraging in between the funds, whichever is paying better. Like these all these trading funds are run by bots which run, or high frequency bots. So you even if there is a 0.001, mm, what you call it, difference, sorry, 0.001 cent difference in prices, they try to make an offer, like try to balance it out, arbitrage it out of existence. So these numbers are kind of not useful. Other than that, still not loading. Hedron, I wanted to share, but it's still not loading. It covered most of things. Let me see if I can what's happening. There was a new website. Uh, Let me see, called Hocus. Hocus. Let me see if I can bring that up. Mm, uh, so this is the new website. Again, I'm not a fan of anything of this, but hey, you cannot ignore it. It exists on the X market where you can trade NFTs. Pulse. Look, I personally hate NFTs, but some of them, uh, where did it go? Are really good looking. If you want to, then you can just screenshot it. Wait a minute. Can you guys see the hike? NFTs, yes. Where was it? I just saw some lewd NFTs. Let's see. Yes. The cookies and cream NFTs, not for, again, you can use this to, Mhm. No, Mori. I will, so that was the pulse market on Focus Focus Finance, and it also has a trading. Let me, oops. It has also has a trading interface. Let's see. Focus, which has a dashboard which allows you to stake various tokens and see how many other options are there. We'll stop sharing. This is taking a bit of too much time for my comfort to load. But let's go back to the basics. Where are so let's go back to Hex Scout and see what's happening here. So, so, no, wait a minute. What the hell? Yes, yes. See, a lot of things. We have whale watch. Somebody bought 3 million hex with wrapped ETH. So I assume it's on Pulse Chain 12 hours ago. Yes, I think I covered this last week, but again, these pooled stakes are, well, the base is running at a premium, but the other ones are at a discount. Uh, Desi is the one with the most discount. So if you are going to plan on staking a small amount, then this is a very good option, I would say. I think uh, I'm personally invested in Lucky. I like the 7 year old mark, which that is half of the 5555 year mark, which is like almost. But so I think around that time, a lot of max length stakes are going to be unstaked, which will lead to a pump in the payouts. Again, my assumption, so not uh, no guarantees, but that's why I find this one quite attractive. Um, Plus, I see. Here's the thing, like in 2024, the Hex ecosystem has changed a lot. Like apart from Pulse Chain itself, we have so many things that are already like these pooled stakes. We have Hedron auction markets, HSIs, communist token. So many we need to do like a what to call a tutorial covering the entire Hex ecosystem, or rather the whole, yeah, RH ecosystem and the Pulse Chain ecosystem, because now we also have other dexes on Pulse Chain, even though I don't personally like them, but you cannot ignore them. They do have liquidity and are working fine, I guess. Now also we have now what you call borrowing and lending protocols, which I kind of hate, because a lot of people are already got liquidated on these pumps rather a few days ago. Uh, so again, not I highly discourage that, but you cannot ignore that. So there, I am trying to make this like I am still trying to make this kind of flow diagram of how things work, and it's really complicated. Why I'm doing that? It's because I learned this from Dr. Shiva Adurai. I've talked a lot about him already. I think he'll be doing an interview with the Discourse Syndicate next week or so. Um, I hope so that he does. He's a presidential candidate, and he talks about this systems thinking, like considering everything as a whole, as a system. So we need to kind of have what you call a not a algorithm, no, a flow diagram of how if you buy one thing, how rest of the things get affected, or to be exact, how, if you are staking hex, how the other tokens in the pulse chain and the hex ecosystem get affected. Like it's a bit complicated, but I will do it. And now we do have AI that does help, because but it's really uh, not very useful. First of all, there are inherent biases, but if you do like, it doesn't do complex tasks. I was trying to do it earlier, a simple task. So it, I asked a simple question that if you bought Bitcoin on the first of every month at 12 a.m. Since January 2017, how much Bitcoin would you have today? And it was like, sorry, it is a complex calculation because Bitcoin price varies. Uh, so it didn't give that. Even though that data is available, I will have to do it manually. I will do that. If I can do that for Bitcoin and do it for a hex, then we can better show the advantages of DCAing into hex. Uh, Plus, if you add staking to it, uh, again, like let's be kind of honest here. Like I do, if you bought hex at the top, you are still kind of in in the red, but not exactly, because if like if my personal experience, I did buy hex at around 30 cents, but I sacrificed all those tokens into Pulse. So I kind of maintained the dollar value of it. Plus, then after Pulse chain launch, I put in some of that Pulse into liquidity farming. So I've earned ink with it, and plus the fees. So I it's kind of very difficult to judge uh, the price value or price gains in hex just by looking at the charts. Everybody has to do their own calculations, I guess, looking at their own portfolio, which again it's complicated. My favorite app to do that earlier was Taker, but it's going down. Uh, but they are going to launch a web web app for doing unstaking those stakes which were made using the smart wallets, which I kind of find risky, but really it's not that risky. Like if you have a clean computer, that is start off by formatting your computer if you are kind of, or having a virtual desktop, then installing MetaMask uh, on a virtual instance of it, then connecting with it. You're pretty safe, and if you move those, use it just to unstake and move your funds to a different wallet, then I think you should be safe enough. But speaking of safety, another news that came out in that is there was a phishing hack on Treasure. I let me bring let me bring that up. I think it was a coin telegraph just a couple of days ago. Yeah, Goshko, try this smiley. Ask your favorite AI if it's under duress. Uh, Look, I will do that later, but uh, like I don't like to like chat with the AI as if it's a real person. I don't. I am still not bought into it. Like it's almost like talking to Siri, or if you had like the first AI. What was that? I did try it. Elizabeth, I think. No, sorry, Eliza. Eliza. There was this old program called Eliza, to, and it's kind of weird. We have real humans out there who are in under actual duress, so maybe talk to them a little bit. But this was what I wanted to highlight earlier. Treasury discloses 66 k 6 666 users affected by phishing attack. Treasure users who have contacted support team since December 2021 may have been affected by the incident. So again, I think I've mentioned this a lot of times. The biggest risk in cryptocurrency is social engineering hacks. Uh, rest like it's very and this is again what has happened. So I think they compromised the website, and they were sending out emails to customers posing as customer service. Like the oldest trick in the book, the potential yeah, they were sending out emails just, I think. So so I hope nobody got scammed because of it. at least in the Hex community. Uh, None of like I haven't heard of anyone getting hacked because of it. But let's see, rather in the Hex community. So it's a good thing, but please be on a lookout. Don't get fished. Always check the website you are going to. Always, whenever possible, I either type in the website yourself or have bookmark or always kind of bookmark the website. And of course, don't connect your wallet to suspicious accounts, uh, websites. But uh, I guess that's about it. Do you guys have any questions regarding anything? If not, I will see you guys on Wednesday or Thursday Asia time on the Hex Guild. I think I don't. I had commented using that account. If you can, just if you want to just go to that website, click on that and follow that channel. But the thing is, I really don't want to be promoting it as much because I don't know, like it. Not everybody likes the content that is out there. There is a lot of things like conspiracy theories and I would say pseudoscientific garbage. Personally, I hate the carnivore diet, but people are still trying to promote it. But let's see. Uh, One thing is for sure, the people in that group are staunch Hexicans, though I doubt that a lot. So at the end of the day, everything to have a recap, like yeah, price is looking for Hex is looking good. We had a kind of a healthy pullback. We might go back up higher, which is always good. Uh, Good news in India, so as well as the crypto market in general. So hopefully we will have a good week for crypto. Hope and but when I say that, please don't. I have to repeat myself that don't FOMO into anything. BCA, be and to crack a vulgar joke, like before taking any major financial decisions, rub one out, rethink everything when you are in that post nut clarity, and that will help you take better decisions. Anyways, that's about it from my end. Oh, I have to continue another 5 minutes to make this video. Uh, exactly 1 hour. I'm still thinking of. I can't remember a good joke which reminded me a couple of. I'm kind of digging down this rabbit hole of, or rather, following this influencer called Scumbag Dad. I like his it's like satire for TikTok. All he does a satire. parody videos of all the TikTok influencers, and it's extremely funny. If you guys can, I think if you watch it, it will kind of reset your algorithm. Anyways, to a couple of minutes more, or maybe not. I will end this live stream. There is no point of dragging the live stream longer than it needs to be. I'll see you guys next week, same time. Till then, take care. Shubhratri, Shabakar. Once again, Jai Shri Ram.
आय बदन से पहले माता चूड़ी माला दिए मोबाइल बॉडी भांगा दिए बदाम मोबाइल बॉडी दुलो पाँच से कदम तत समान पूरा बादाम